Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Sagittarius March 30th, 2022. You're in a good position to pursue money-making, work, or health projects today. It can also be a good time for networking and forming interesting and unique friendships, particularly related to your work or business. Sharpening your mind or exploring new interests can figure strongly. You might come to a new perspective on an old problem, and your insight into your goals and career or business matters is enhanced. There can be excitement in new ideas and methods that involve designing or, more likely, redesigning a system, and conversations can lead to fun discoveries. Your ideas find satisfying outlets, but pushing things forward is not productive at the moment. Will you commit, or are you choosing to prioritize your freedom? Either way, one thing's for sure, you are highly preoccupied with themes surrounding your associations, community, and sense of belonging in the world, whether you're single or already romantically attached. If this doesn't give you enough reason to network, socialize, and get your flirt on, today's groovy new moon in Aquarius would beg to differ. Keep in mind that your red-hot planetary ruler, Mars, is also traveling alongside its divine counterpart, Venus, bringing a streak of romance and general abundance to your 10th house of authority. Who knows, you might even fall for someone older. When Mars returned to your work sector last week, he kicked off what could be the busiest 6 weeks of 2022, either on the job front or with whatever it is that keeps you busy. The only thing holding this back is that both Venus and Mercury have been in retrograde motion, both with the brakes on. However, after Venus turned direct over the weekend, when Mercury turns direct tomorrow, the last brake holding things back will be released. Make the most of today's slower pace, because that will start to change from tomorrow. Thanks to the moon, there has been a chance to become more emotionally engaged and connected as the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationship, spends her first full day in your relationship sector in 4 years. With the moon gone but a new moon 2 days ago, this has brought an opportunity for a fresh start or a reset. A new cycle of community, networking, technological advancements, and dreams begins under the new moon in Aquarius today. Innovative Luna peers into the future of your professional opportunities, encouraging you to seek out a like-minded community that will support you. Now is the time to manifest networking opportunities on and offline. If you want to push your social media platforms for your job, then manifest engagement as well. You could even redefine your online branding, perhaps redoing your website. Go about your professional aspirations in your own groovy way. At the same time that the dwarf planet Ceres moves into her final 7 days in your income sector, her alignment with the North Node comes to an end, and with it there is a better sense of direction. Ceres is on a mission to better understand your income needs and priorities, and the North Node's foresight leaves you with a better sense of the future conditions and of how this affects your priorities. Your advice is in great demand. Because of your high energy levels, you are happy to comply, but take care not to give too much of yourself. You might suffer a burnout and lose interest in others. It's fine to ask others to return the favor. Ultimately, relationships work best, and give and take are done in equal measure. Don't rush out and ask out the first person you meet. You've practiced such great restraint thus far. Take your time and wait to see if you really like them. You don't want to regret a hasty decision. As soon as you arrive on the scene, you find that rivals seem to fade from view. Maintaining a natural approach helps you get the attention from any potential admirers. Make the most of your desirability and appeal, but be sure you don't overdo the swagger. Any exaggerated conduct can quickly become a turn-off. You sometimes deal with emotional turmoil by keeping it very much under wraps, and not really letting others see what you are feeling. It's like you are afraid things will only get worse if you let other people know how you really are right now. This approach stems from your survival instinct and can sometimes cause you unnecessary suffering. To circumvent this tendency, go for a workout when you are feeling blue. If you still feel blue afterwards, go ahead and spill your guts to a friend. Be prepared for new experiences. This day is aglow with your aura. As you embark on your daily journey through life, you may encounter things you have never seen or experienced before. Once again, your essence is at work. On this day such as this, your world will be inundated with new things to explore. Breathe deep and forge ahead, for where you choose to go others will follow. Just be sure you take the time to think first, don't rush in blindly. Your tarot reading for today. Justice, Temperance, and the High Priestess. What if you were told that your ex is still thinking about you and is about to return? It's one of the lessons that the cards are offering today. A love story is never really finished. There are always some feelings that may, one day or another, awaken: a doubt, a desire, an idea, a question, a smell. Do you see what we mean? Good. Perhaps you've already experienced this in the reverse situation. If your ex is coming back, it's not to be a friend. It's for purely sentimental reasons, and his final goal is to be in a relationship with you. The cards are not clear about your wishes, and the ball is in your court when you see him. He seems to be coming from a long way away. Perhaps he has never stopped thinking about you during this trip. That is why he has made an important decision and is returning today. Are his feelings sincere? It's hard to say for now. Another draw could reveal that. But if he is coming back, it's not for no reason, and it is a real proof of love to come back after so much time away from you. Let him tell you his reasons and explain his true desires. Follow your instinct for what happens next. You alone can decide what happens. For better or for worse, it's up to you. The ball is in your court. Our eyes in the sky. We'll be celestially driven to feel our feelings and navigate through our emotions. Grab the tissues, dry your tears, and prepare to get sentimental. Talk about the good old days with close friends and family. The next month could make you rethink the way you express yourself, as well as how you receive and process information from others. Learning to effectively communicate your needs and feelings to your loved ones can be hard. The caution for the next few weeks is that you could be unsure about how to proceed, especially when elusive Neptune in Pisces activates the Sun. Stop worrying about which path to take, and only do what feels right for you. It will be worth the risk, but only if you believe in your choices. Use your heart and intuition to make the decisions that are right for you. Following this, the Sun enters Pisces, emphasizing the necessity of trusting our intuition and following our creative impulses over the month to come. Innovative enterprises fostered during the Sun's transit through Aquarius have freed us from the need to adhere to strict timelines to achieve success or legitimacy. Seeing the world for its possibilities instead of its limitations has freed up our energy to be used in new ways. We have greater empathy for the human condition now, and this may become a month of pondering the meaning of life speculatively. Most of all, this season is about letting go. Release projections, fears of unworthiness, and the belief that we must be anyone other than who we are in this present moment.